Okay, remember that they're changing my voice. Due to weather conditions and other conditions, I'm going to have to push back my exit date to probably the 15th. Okay, I don't want to make my exit on Valentine's Day. Okay, wherever I decide uh, to go, we'll say. We'll say. Um, because I don't want a bunch of worms thinking that they got some kind of victory on Valentine's Day. I won everywhere it matters, including the romantic debate. Females are going to be drastically reduced, along with males, along with people's offspring, because you screened me out. If you screen out the most righteous person that ever lived, your offspring have less worth. If you try to tell him what to do, whether he lives or not, your offspring have less worth. What is there not to get? So because of the insults that are coming toward me, I'm going to have to fire back at a lot of groups here. Okay, because they're doing on behalf of their group. Think of like nerds and social clubs and frats and certain groups as like, it's like soccer clubs. Okay, they're like grouped together doing it on behalf of their groups. They're like cults. They basically are cults. And they're trying to make it seem like a jock or a nerd or some arrogant social club guy with a crest. I mean, has a more romantic Valentine's Day than the top martial arts ever possible would. Now again, did I take it there? Or did they take it there and I'm responding? They took it there and I'm responding. Again, they took it there on behalf of their groups and I'm responding. And there's military people running the SOP as well. So they're not respecting their country and their groups. I'm firing back. If you, on behalf of your group and your pirate ship, fire at me, I'm going to fire back at that pirate ship. Okay? Maybe I'll hit the guy who shot the cannonball, square on and just kill him. But I'm going to fire back at that ship. That's the situation. As they came together as a blob of people, a whole bunch of people from various groups, I'm firing back at those various groups. Is that okay, YouTube? Is that okay with all of you? Okay. So there's a reason why in the military they wear dog tags. There's a reason why people call jocks dumb jocks and nerds are defined as foolish and contemptible, boringly studious, and worthless. There's a reason why people don't like rich people. Rhyme and reason. Rich, bitch. There's a reason for all that. On your pagan Lupercalia wolf dicking a kid's ass Valentine's Day, you think I respect it? No. The wolf is a symbol of the Roman people, and wolves are like dogs that like to hump things. They're kind of pansexual worms. That's the spirit that you're in. Again, did they take it there? Or did I? They took it there. Pretty straightforward. So when we look at this thing about Oakland's cultural history, okay, first of all, let me be very, very clear here. When you're a holy man, do you respect ghetto culture? No. Now, before any of you complain, for you ladies and gentlemen who happen to be poorer than other people, or anyone else complains and say that's, part of America is being ghetto, whatever. Okay? I don't like rich people more than I don't like ghetto culture. But before you complain about the fact that I don't like ghetto culture, let me remind you of a little saying here that should calm your nerves. Okay? They say don't hate the player, hate the game. Now, is the game like a game that comes from a cult, perhaps? Is it part of a cultivative process? Is it a culture of playing the game? Are there subcultures of the culture of playing the game? Yes. The game that they refer to me, now I could be wrong. Put in the comments if you think I'm wrong. I'd love to hear what you have to say about this. Maybe I'm wrong about this particular issue. Is the drug game, the prison game, right? The prison pipeline, the prison industrial complex, the military industrial complex, the psyops, the government bringing drugs into the community, the corrupt criminal justice system. It's everything tied to these things. Get what you got to get and get out. Get out of what and why? Get out of ghetto culture, not just the ghetto. Get the hell out of ghetto culture and don't look back. It's called get-o. They're trying to get your reproductive cycle. The oh my goodness. That's what they're referring to? Yes. I don't want any of you to live like a ghetto person. I don't want any of you to be poor. I have a war on poverty plan that would guarantee to make it so that you have all the food you need to eat. You have housing, decent housing fit for human beings. that your neighborhoods would be more safe? If they had passed my plan, perhaps, and I hate to go there, but I'm going to go there, perhaps Too Short's brother would still be alive. Because people would fear breaking the law, and they wouldn't want to break the law because they'd have a solid path to a decent and moral life, something that I, as a brain surgeon's son, never had. As someone who scored top 1 percentile in the SSAT, someone with a college degree, I never had it growing up, and I never have it now. Because the CIA and them, the governing class, chose to rip off my father and my family every step of the way when my father was a brain surgeon for over 42 or 43 years. Can you imagine that? Okay. In Nigeria, when my father was there at least, was considered the poorest place in the world, and he wasn't even from Lagos for the most part. He was from a village in Nigeria. Okay. A village in the poorest country in the world. When I was young, I read that they live on an average of like $2 or $3 a month back then. So do you think I'm on the rich bitch's fucking side? You think I get kicks out of insulting the military? I feel sorry for the military. I feel sorry for nerds and so on and so forth. But if you insult me on behalf of your fucking groups, I'm going to fucking fire back. For fuck's sake. They intend to screen me out on Valentine's Day. And I have to look at this situation and say, what exactly should I do? Now, I'm not going to go on the rampage or something. But with everything that's going on, I should be out of here by the 14th, and I might have to push back the date some more, but it won't be much more than that. I think I said in the first time, I said, it might be pushing back the date some more. But I keep you updated. I'm sorry that I wasn't right 7 years ago when I thought that I was going to die any day. Okay, or whenever it was. 8 years ago, 9 years, whatever the fuck it was. But I give you the information as I get it. That's what I believe was happening then. This is what I believe was happening now. Okay? Now when it comes to divine belief, 1 + 1 still equals 2. God is still real, and I'm still God's son. This is not a prophecy. This is logic. But God is real. Marshall is marital scrambled. And Christ is called the bridegroom for a reason. I am the Christos. And they actually have been avoiding my argument. Comment. Make a video in response. Do something. Give your explanation. If somebody thinks that they made a video and that I haven't seen the video, put it in the comments. Find me in Morgan Hill. Bring it to my attention. They have no viable counter-argument. And I'll be going to Oakland soon. I'll go ahead and tell them. I don't care if I get gunned down in the streets. I'm going to Oakland soon. Because you killed Too Short's older brother because of me. Because of you. Because of your hatred for black people. Because of your hatred for black culture. And then you rip that thing out the ground in Oakland and you try to blame it on me. You said Jesus is going to ruin everything. But didn't Richie Rich make a song called Do G's Get to Go to Heaven? Jesus is a part of Oakland culture too. And you have no right to come between me and Oakland or me and Santa Cruz or anywhere else. Okay. Let me just end it there.